There's no way. I follow my rules. I had a good trade this morning, so I'm gonna continue to be disciplined throughout the whole day. Y'all, look at this. Look at this 10 o'clock news, bro. Made this on my TraderVate. Took this on my Hanko trade account. You're literally getting in on the dips of waves. Like if a wave is moving up like this, you just want to get in at the bottom of those waves. So every time price is at the bottom of that wave, that's where you want to get in. Good morning, folks. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Let me set my computer down. Today is Monday, y'all. Back on the charts. It's a new day. Where's my mouse? Gotta have my mouse. All right. So it's a new week, y'all. So I'm going to do my usual, do my top-down analysis, send it to my group. It's 24. I'm sorry. It's 8:24. Let me, real quick, let's see if there's any news today. So normally there's no news on Mondays, but we do have news right here at 10 o'clock. So news at 10. Hopefully I found a setup before then, but let me get this analysis out the way for them, and then I'll come back to the camera and we'll get started with the day. Right, break structure to the downside and then push back up. As you can see, it kind of already happened right here. Like we broke structure here, price came back. You see that wick? We touched into a supply zone, and then now we're falling. So this move is already in play, right? I want to see a whole like look at how clean this supply. Like that's how clean I want my setups to be. That's how clean I want my setups to be. Just clean and straight to the point. Like I just cannot, all the fingerprints on my computer is bothering me. I know y'all can see them. But that is crazy. That is crazy. So basically what I'm waiting for now is I'm waiting for price to break structure to the downside and then pull back to supply here and continue. So I'm just going to wait. It is currently 8:48. So I got a little less than an hour until the market opens. I want y'all to see something real quick. Look at what didn't happen. What didn't happen that I said that I was waiting to happen? If you know what didn't happen, drop it in the comments real quick. All right. So what didn't happen is price never came down and broke structure. We never broke this structure to create a new low, right? Instead, what we did is price created a higher low, and then now we're breaking this structure to the upside. So what does that mean? What does that simply mean? Just looking at that pattern, what should that tell you? That should tell you that the sales are done. There's no more sales right here. Until price starts breaking structure to the downside, right? Breaking structure to the downside, there are just simply no sales. All you do is go with what the pattern on the 5-minute time frame is showing you, and the larger time frame will flow with it. Or if you're good at reading the larger time frame and you're able to put the larger time frame with the smaller time frame and put the two stories together, I'm telling you, you're going to kill it. All you do is just simply follow price. So now that price is broken structure, now my eyes are open up to the buys. Price could now break structure, pull back to a demand now. Now we have a demand here. And it's a valid one because price broke structure. The only thing is it's a little tight because we're still kind of in this range. Like price could easily come up here and reject. We don't know because this would be the beginning of the trend change, right? This would be the very bottom of the trend change. So we want to see price at least break this. But yeah, that's my whole thought process. That's just a general gist of what I'll be looking at and what's going through my head, y'all. Okay. Just let the market show you what it wants to do. If we start breaking above here, of course we're buying. If we can pull back and hold this demand and start shooting up, of course we're probably buying. So just wait for the market to show you what it wants to do and then just go with it. So, all right, let's just do some waiting. I don't see nothing yet. Nothing's good yet because, hey, all I see is a break of structure. Show me that you want to continue holding this demand. And then, yeah, so I'll come back when something good pops up. It tapped the same demand twice. No way. There's no way. Let me log into my account. I did it from my phone, but is this one? Enter password. Can I log in? I want y'all to just see the entry. Look at this entry. Y'all, look at this. Henko trade account. No. This is my Tradeovate. Made this on my Tradeovate. Took this on my Henko trade account. Y'all, so this wraps up the trading day for me. It's only 10:17 Brick Squad, if you know. Ignore this position right here. I took this one by accident. I was supposed to buy in Q, and then I accidentally hit Euro for whatever reason. But good day, $1,300 day on my Henko X account, right? Henko X 13. And then look at NQ is still flying, y'all. And then I did a smooth 950. Let's continue to be great. Let's manage risk. Let's walk away while we're up. Okay? Walk away while we're up. I'm going to be content today. But once again, I want y'all to see this. I got out 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Little more than a 1 to 2. And look at price. Came up for a whole 1 to 6.5, y'all. All right, what's up, y'all? So I'm done with my trading day. I am getting ready to go to the gym. Put this down. Y'all know how it gets when you want to trade. It makes you want to like actually do what you're supposed to do and be like, okay, I follow my rules. I had a good trade this morning, so I'm going to continue to be disciplined throughout the whole day. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling really, really good right now. It just feels good when you follow your rules and you actually wait for your setup to play out. It just makes you feel like you're on top of the world, and that's how I feel right now. And it looks like I got the gym to myself. Where are my keys? I believe so. Oh yeah, no one's in here. There's the lights. So yeah, y'all know we about to lock in and really have a good session. Let me put my stuff down. I'm gonna show y'all the P&L one more time just so y'all can be motivated. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, one day I'm gonna figure out how to work this camera. But y'all see it, I'm gonna have to manually zoom it in. But y'all see the closed P&L. So I'm feeling really, really good because I feel like that was a good start to the week. Like, waiting for my setup, I was patient. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I honestly wanted to sell down to the demand, but I'm like, you know what? Cut it out, follow your rules, stick to your plan, and look what happened. We had a good day. And then I also caught it on another account, a funded account, and got like $900 from that trade. Let's get into this workout. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do first, or I don't know what I wanna do in general, but I know I'm gonna start with some cardio. Let's actually start on the treadmill. Let's get our legs warmed up. Let's get pumped. Get some music going. I need like a workout playlist, y'all. Like, I really need a workout playlist, but let's lock in. Alright, I'm gonna end this with some little bit of glutes, and I'm done. I'm done after this. When I tell y'all I'm exhausted, I've dropped my camera like 3 times. But I think I've done a good workout for today. I've sweated. I'm so sweaty up underneath this hoodie. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I want like a sparkling water. We got some downstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs, grab something to drink, cool off. But
I wish I could see how sweaty I am. I literally worked out so hard today. Like, I really pushed myself today, and I normally don't push myself as hard as I did today. Let's get out of here. These are the absolute best. They're crispy, ice cold. Yeah, literally I had to break it to get it out. This one might be a little too cold. Like an aromatherapy cooling towel. Oh gosh, has that stuff in it. This is the best thing about the gym. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This is the time I wish the pool was open. I don't think our pool is open yet. I'm gonna go check. Because a dip in the pool would just top my entire day off. Y'all, the pool is still freaking closed. Why? It's a nice day outside as well. But whatevs. Let's get some beverages. They never have anything I really need. Like, I don't need a soda. I don't want any of that. And all this is free, by the way. It comes with the apartment. But I'm gonna get some sparkling water, or should I do regular flavored water? But anyway, so they have, and this is not promo. Anyway, they have like a little bevy bar machine, and you can do regular still water or sparkling water. You can add flavor. You can do regular water. I've been liking the peach mango lately. I love a sparkling. And that's gonna be my bevy for after the gym. And there you go. It hits every single time. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna head back into the crib. I wanna go and break down the trade in more detail so that way you guys can, again, know what I was thinking about, know what I was looking at. I'm just so happy. Like, this trade today has me on a high. I can't even lie to y'all. Even though I didn't catch the full move, it still just feels so good to follow your rules. Let me get, sorry y'all, I'm like OD close to the camera. I wanted to get my second angle going. Oh, my cord is in the way. But anyway, y'all, so I'm gonna get right into the charts. On my top down analysis, y'all know the daily and the higher time frames have been bullish, but on my smaller time frames, we were coming down bearish this morning. And as you can see, price has been bearish for some time, right? Since Friday, price kind of hit this peak and we've been falling here. And I didn't know if price was going to continue to fall or what it wanted to do, but I did know if price wanted to continue to fall, then I needed to see a break of structure to the downside, right? So breaking the structure here for price to pull back to some sort of supply and then continue, right? So that's how I want to get into my sales if, you know, price is going to continue to sell. Let's play a few candles because, again, like I said, it was 8:15. Price started to come down. And by this point, I'm really like, yeah, like if price wants to continue this bearish trend, I need to first see a break of structure, right? That's the first thing I want to see, because if price breaks structure, that shows that there are more bears in the market than bulls, right? Based on how the pattern is forming. So if price can do that, then I'm going to continue to be on the bearish side. If we fail to do that and kind of form some sort of support here, then I'm just going to have to basically start back from square one and kind of reanalyze and see what the market wants to do. Because if we start breaking structure to the opposite side, then now my whole game plan has to now change. Okay, so that's my first thought, because that's what I can see on my screen. I can see a bearish trend coming down here. You can see the candles coming down. You can see the candles coming down red. So I have to stay on the bearish side until price shows me otherwise. So I'm, you know, continue to play it. And if you look here, it's around 840. And then at 8:50 we got this candle, and I'm not gonna lie, by this point I'm a little bit disappointed, because I'm like, okay, so obviously price doesn't want to come down bearish, because if price wanted to come down bearish, we would have broken this low right here. Like, I want y'all to understand how important price action is. The candles are literally telling you a story, and if it wants to do something, it's going to show you that it wants to actually do that. So price never pushed down this way, so I'm like, okay, cool, we got this random bullish candle at 850 randomly, whatever. Let's see if the highs get broken or if we're just playing around until the opening, because y'all know sometimes NQ we'll just play around until the opening and it actually never ends up, you know, breaking any highs and stuff up this way. So I thought, okay, maybe this could be a resistance. Let's just see. I'm still keeping my sell bias until I see otherwise. Price continues to play out, and as you can see, we start to break structure, right? We did immediately fall, but we did break structure. Price did at some point in time come above this previous high here and, you know, broke it. So now I'm just like, okay, Lord, what's happening? Like, are we going to come up bullish? What are we going to do? I don't know. But I need price to show me what it's going to do, right? If it's going to continue to do that, I need price to push up, come back to a demand zone. But of course, by this time, it's just all too quick, right? I'm just like, I just need to wait, just clear my head, because now in my head, I'm thinking this could just be resistance. Price is just in a range. We're ping-ponging in this range. I need to just wait and be patient, okay? Because again, it's not even 9:30 yet. So I don't want to just prematurely hop into something because the real volume comes after the market is open. So I'm just like, okay, let's just wait and see what the market does with this demand. I'm not going to actually take it, but I want to see if price actually can push off of it while I have this range marked up. So let's play it and see what actually happens at that demand zone. And, you know, price actually starts to react off of it. Right? We start to react off of the demand zone. And I'm just like, okay, all right. So that breaker structure really was valid. But what kind of made me a little hesitant of it is because, hey, this was the first beginning part of a change of trend. We had been coming down bearish, right? We started trading sideways, and then we just now started to break structure to the upside. You can see, literally physically see when price is changing trend, because as you can see, price consistently made lower lows, and then we broke structure to the upside. We did it with the wick first here, and then we showed that we really were breaking structure with this push up here. So, okay, all right, boom. If price can do that, then I needed to come back down to one of my demand zones. Price has now created a demand zone here. I have these two demands marked up here now. So if price wants to continue its bullish movement, I need it to pull back to some sort of demand, okay? So I'm going to just remove this so that way my mind can kind of clearly see the trend, right? We were coming down bearish, and it looks like price has found some sort of bottom. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So now that that's happened, all I can do is wait to see if price will come back down to one of my zones. All right, so let's just play it. By this time, it is 9:35. The market has opened. That's where this push came from. So I'm just waiting, right? All I can do is wait till I see something clear. Oh, it happened so quick. This next candle, this 940, right? 940 candle came down and touched this area. And y'all saw the clip in the beginning when I got in. It just kind of happened. It happened quick, but also slow, because this is a 5-minute candle, right? 5 minutes is a long time. It's not like it happens within seconds. You can see the candle come down. It's extremely red, and we're tapping it. Like, it's coming down slow, and we're tapping it. I'm just like, I wonder if we're going to react off of these zones. Like, we're tapping to a supply zone, and now the candle's now sucking back up, right? So that red candle is now slowly coming up to flip back bullish. So I went on and got in aggressive, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go with the flow. That's what I see. I can see the change in trend. I'm gonna go with the flow, and I got in somewhere around here, right? Stop loss here. And that was literally all she wrote. I let it run. I think I went up for like a 1 to 2 or something like that, almost a 1 to 3. And price just took off. Oh, my freaking recording. Hold on. Let me get back. Technical difficulties. So as y'all can see, NQ just continued to move its way up. But one thing that I want y'all to notice is y'all see how it's price when it's going in a trend, how it's moving in a wave pattern, right? This wave pattern is just price action. It's just pattern. It's literally just pattern. If you just look at this structure here, you can see how many times like price has reacted to demand zones on its way up here. Like price pushed up, hit a demand zone, actually hit it twice, once here, pushed up, started creating even smaller ones. There's different ways you're gonna see supply and demand, right? Some are gonna be smaller, some are gonna be bigger. But when you're going with the trend, it's easier to see it because you know, okay, if price is buying, I just want to get in on the dips, right? You're literally getting in on the dips of waves. Like if a wave is moving up like this, you just want to get in at the bottom of those waves. So every time price is at the bottom of that wave, that's where you want to get in. So you can see the bottom of these waves here on this way up. You can see them. So that's just to kind of keep supply and demand simple. Like we don't want to overthink it. We want to go with the trend. The trend is your friend, y'all. That's all I have to say. And supply and demand is not the only way to actually get into the market. You could have gotten into the market using trend lines. Today, you could have gotten into the market using support and resistance today, like using breakouts. Like every time price was inside of a range, when we broke out of that range, you can get into that break and retest. You know, there's so many different ways to get into the market. The thing is, you just have to find a strategy. Let me go back to the big camera. I'll go back to the large camera so y'all can hear me good. Basically, the point that I'm trying to make is there's so many ways to get into the market. You have your support and resistance, your supply and demand, your trend line, your EMAs, your whatever, your breakout strategies. There's so many strategies, and I'm going to tell y'all this. All of them work. Every single last one of them work. What doesn't work is you. The way you're applying the strategy does not work because you're doing things that doesn't fit well with the strategy. A, not waiting for your setup to play out, not waiting for your entry time, getting in impulsively, get it in before you tell yourself that you're supposed to get in, getting out too early. Like all those things are a part of why we don't succeed with these strategies, because all the strategy requires is discipline. All the strategy requires is obedience. If you can do that, you will be able to make so much money in the market, and the amount of money you can make is limitless. The thing that limits us from making all this money in the market is ourselves, because we deal with so much. And it's such a crazy thing, because trading is one of those niches where your trading is a reflection of you. It's a reflection of basically how mentally disciplined you are as a human being. If you see people who are successful in trading, and I'm talking about outside of other things, because there's so many ways you can make money with trading outside of just the charts. But as far as just the charts, like money that you withdraw from the charts, the amount of money that you're able to take from the market shows how disciplined you are as a person. I don't care what nobody says. Like, someone needs to maybe do a theory on that, but from what I can tell, it shows you exactly who you are as a person. Y'all just continue to be disciplined. Stay consistent, show up every single day, practice, and practice what you preach. And I'm telling myself the same thing. At the end of the day, we're all in this together. Like, that's why I love my community. I love what I'm building, because like we're all gonna make it, y'all. And all it truly takes is self-discipline. It's so crazy that I keep saying the same thing over and over, but it's that small thing that's going to make a difference. So if you guys want to join my chat, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and just subscribe to me right on Instagram. That way you can join my exclusive chat. Let's lock in and let's make some money. Let's stop playing around. First quarter of 2025 is over. You owe it to yourself to lock in and actually be disciplined. Actually try the trading thing out. Like, it can be easy if you put yourself in the right mindset. Anybody can trade. All right, so that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure y'all comment down below your favorite part of this video and what y'all want to see next. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.